Hey guys, welcome to Burmese Canadian channel. If you don't know me, my name is Sparrow. I'm currently living in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Well, today I want to show you one thing. Okay, let's see. Well, this is one of the symbols of the connections between Burmese and Canadian people. Let's see this. This is a World War II war memorial symbol situated in Stilwell, British Columbia, Vancouver. Let's see this. November 11 is a statutory holiday in Canada. It's called Remembrance Day. Many Canadians wear the red poppies as a symbol of remembrance. It is to remember and reflect all the fallen soldiers. I will show you one iconic photos of the Vancouver during World War II. This is called Wait For Me. Daddy. It was taken in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. One thing we need to know is honoring is not just for the people who serve in military. We should also remember civilian casualties, distractions, and losses. There are many civilians who serve in the factories, volunteering, giving medical services, growing foods, and other centers during war. The contributions of Canadians in Burma during World War II is not widely known in Burma because they participated under the name of the British Army. Burma is geographically and politically significant land bridge between China and India. And Canadian participation in Burma campaign is called Burma Campaign. It was carried out around 1941-1945. Most of the Burmese people were known only General Aung San and his fellow fighting against the Japanese fascist army in the mainland Burma. But they don't know much about the other ethnic peoples and international allied forces participation against the Japanese army. Especially in the northern Burma, there are so many ethnic people who fight against the Japanese army. Kachin people, Chin, Naga, Kayin, Karenni, Nepalese, Gorigar, and also there are Sikh people too. So these ethnic people, soldiers, also join the forces to fight against the Japanese people. There were battles of Imphal and Kohima. They are also known as the Stalingrad of the Asia. These battles are the biggest defeat of the Japanese army in Asia. Canadian troops took part in the liberations of Burma under the Japanese occupation. Well, this is a photo of Canadian soldiers in Burma during the Burma campaign. The Burma campaign was almost completely supplied by air forces. So the Canadian main participation, supposed to say, is a Burma campaign is air forces, such as flying, supplying, and support.
A decision was reached to supply an entire army from the air. To assist in this task, RCAF squadrons number 435 and 436 were formed, a reliable and durable workhorse. Initially, supplies were dropped by parachute into small clearings to be collected by Allied forces fighting in the area. Kickers, either Burmese civilians or RCF ground crew, would be employed to push the cargo out the side door of the plane. The men of numbers 435 and 436 RCF squadrons endured considerable hardships. They also had to work out of air bases with deplorable living conditions. Even their tools were inadequate. They used flashlights and coins to remove cowlings and, with makeshift tools like these, accomplished the impossible and kept the planes flying.
I joined 435 Squadron, which was a transport squadron taking goods and services into Burma for the British 14th Army, which was fighting the Japanese. And we got a pilot, and he was from BC. I think Vancouver. He was our pilot. So there's two pilots in the crew, a navigator and a radio operator. So this was our crew.
Richard and his crewmates were among approximately 300 air crew supported by 600 ground crew. The squadrons worked tirelessly in a concerted and dangerous effort over the following months. Number 435 Squadron flew nearly 30,000 operational hours and delivered more than 27,000 tons of cargo and approximately 15,000 passengers and wounded. 435 Chinti Transport and Rescue Squadron strives to live up to its motto, Sarti Pravandi, determined on delivery.
8,000 Canadians served in Burma campaign. Approximately 500 men sacrificed their lives for Burma. People who fought in that campaign are given Burma Star Award. Today is not to glorify war or celebrate the victory. It is to take the war but honor the soldier. It is the time of the year when we are remembering how awful war is and militarism in general. By remembering all soldiers and civilians who went through the hardships of the war, we recognize their endurance, suffering, and their courages. So that we could live in peace today, we often take for granted of our freedom and stability. Remembering and reflecting the war is the most important lesson of all. It's not to repeat the history itself. Well, there's a famous war on Kohima Memorial. When you go home, tell the number S and say, for your tomorrow, we give our today. Burma witnessed most death and destruction since World War II. At the time, four armies, Japan, Britain, China, and America fought on Burma land. Burma still recovering from the consequences of the World War and still having a deep physical and psychological scars between diverse ethnic groups. We are still going through the wars and enduring the war in Burma. We hopeful that we will eventually take down the military government and democratic federalism will prevail in Myanmar.